All right, let's get started. We're going to jump straight into our game today. So today we are back playing Minecraft. We're playing in our autumn world. Let's make sure this all comes in. Here we are. All right, so we are back in our Minecraft world. This is the final day of our autumn stream. We're just gonna go right ahead and start crossing the last few things that we've got off of our list. So off stream so I last streamed on, I believe it was Friday was when I was streaming in this world, and the last time, so since last stream, I actually went and found a village, and I traded with a bunch of villagers for a really long time, and eventually got some saddles, and then got a bunch of apples while I was cutting down trees for trading with Fletcher, and then also got 2 horses then on my way back from the village. I put together, I can start showing you also what we put together in here, or out here, not inside, outside. So, we come around here. We made ourselves a little compost pile for our garden and everything, because I think that's kind of fun. Also, with, I think this was Farmer's Delight, but it might have been, I don't remember which mod did this, but you can have little mushrooms growing as, what are these called? Colonies? Are mushrooms colonies? I don't actually know for sure. I'm going with colony for myself, is what we're going to call them today. But anyways, we could build some mushroom colonies essentially with our compost pile. Actually, it's turning into rich soil now. So when I built this originally, it was a bunch of compost, and now it's fully composted. We also went ahead and put some lily pads and some seagrass in the bottom of our river, just to give it a little bit more going on, a little bit more life happening to it. We added a little beehive over there. Not really gonna do a whole lot with it. We're just gonna kind of leave that as is. Across here is where we're gonna be spending most of our time today. So we have 2 horses. This is number 1. I don't have any name tags, so we can't name them, but we have 2 horses. And we're gonna build, today we're gonna do our stable, we're gonna do bridge, and then we're also gonna do, because we made all of that food in the last episode, we're gonna set that up for a little feast kind of area as well. And just do a couple little things to put back together. But our first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of this little dirt bridge that we have been using. Because I finally figured out a plan for that bridge, which is very nice. I'm very excited about that. I think we're gonna go actually cut down this tree behind us. I decided I didn't actually mind the podzol change from the grass to podzol for kind of the theme of this world. I thought it was kind of nice. It's a little bit fall-esque, I think. I do have to admit that I am kind of ready to move on from this world. I've really enjoyed these mods a lot, and just kind of challenging myself to build kind of some different things and to work on some, work with some new pieces to the game. But it snowed 5-6 inches this weekend, so I am very, very ready to be in winter mode. And this is the last thing before I get there. instead of the whole tree with that one. Okay. That seems to be all of it. So our plan for the bridge actually uses a lot of tuff, which fortunately we do still have a pretty good amount of it. But it uses tuff and campfires as like the main things. So let's do that. What we could do, we have another axe. So grab. Bamboo also is not at all in the theme of this whole build that we've been doing, but it is really nice for quick growing sticks, quick growing fuel, anything like that. So I have been using it anyways. Alright, so let's make a bunch of sticks. I think we need at least 8 campfires for this. Oh, it's like thunderstorming. Hang on, let's sleep real quick. Sleep real quick. We're going to bring our crafting table with us, not to keep coming back over and over. Oh, you can see the horse's heads over the holes. Just their little ears. Okay. So let me break this down. Or maybe we should leave it. Let's leave it for right now. And we can kind of build around it a little bit. Just checking what my plan was for this again. And so this is actually perfect because this is already 4 across, which is exactly what we want. We want 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, like so. And same on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Just like that. And then I am going to actually put them on the other side as well, like that. But obviously don't have enough of them right now. So let's make a few more stairs. Perfect. Oops, wrong spot. I didn't bring a pickaxe. Hang on, just a moment. Just casually building out of tuff and I didn't bring a pickaxe. There we go. I am aware also that I have diamonds and I could make diamond tools, but we're only going to be in this world for another like hour and a half. So I am going to just not do that right now. Okay. Then, oh, you know, wait, hang on, let my brain think. We go here, and here, and here, oops, one more, and there, and then switch to slabs. This is a pretty straightforward bridge, honestly. For how long I spent thinking about it, it is not that complicated. I way overthought it. One more. Okay. Now, really quick, we are going to check. We have to check if we have any spruce things made already. And what I'm looking for is signs, gates, and fences, which we don't have any of. And that's fine. So we'll just have to take these and make some new ones. And that's totally okay. I need those. I need this and this though. go. Okay, we need a shovel. There. Oh, I only made 1 stick. Ha! That was silly. Let me make 2 sticks. And then a shovel. Because we gotta put all these out once we put them down. These are mostly just in here for, basically just for the vibes. I feel like it's kind of fun. Something a little bit different. Need a bunch of sticks though, because now we gotta make I need 3, 6, I think I actually need 8, so we'll have to go with 9. And then 6, 9. I need more than that. We'll start with this. And here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the. There we go. 1, 2. And then we do the same on the other side. Kind of handy actually now that I put these in. Lovely. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I'm actually going to be short a couple of fence posts, so we're going to need 4 more fences, and I would also like 4 spruce gates. Why did I only get, I really thought I made 4. Okay, well, let's make another set, I guess. Oops, wrong way. Hands back. Thank you. 4. Nice. So that's the base of our bridge. Then there is a roof on it too. So actually, just give me 1 sec to get rid of this. Pull this back up. Okay. My internet connection is apparently a little bit unstable right now, but we're gonna roll with it because I don't really have a way to fix it right now. But we want a lot of stairs. We also are looking probably for like some dirt or something that we can just real easily. Ooh, let's close that door. So we'll have to build up a little bit here. Oops, not with the stairs though. Let's build up with the dirt. this one. Thank you. Perfect. Then running up onto the roof. And what did I put in the middle here? I'm trying to remember how I had them. On top. Not dawning on me. That's okay. Start with this. Oh, I thought I was going to make that jump. I was going to be so proud of myself. That's okay. We can just go from here. There should be plenty so that we can finish this. Yeah, there we go. And I believe I actually put that in here to frame it a little bit more. I think is what we're gonna do. Yeah, I like that. And then it is almost nighttime, but we're gonna make some maple stairs before we run to bed. Actually might be the perfect number, so. Oh, I can't sleep yet. So close to sleep. Yeah, there we go. I was gonna say, what the heck, why can't we sleep yet? It's definitely nighttime. Oh, I thought maybe I could hop up there. It's okay. Okay. So, we're actually going to put him here. And here. Oh, I'm going to be short one dark oak stair. I can't reach with my elbow down. We're so close. One more. And then go ahead and take these down. And there we have our bridge. It looks a lot taller than it did when I made it in my creative world, but I am pretty happy. Oh gosh. So sorry, I'm throwing things. Don't mind me. Yeah, it looks a lot taller than I thought it actually was, but I still like it. I like the roof. I like having the campfires in the middle, and it still sticks really well with kind of the rest of the color scheme essentially that we have going on with the rest of the base, it sits really well with that palette. So I think that's nice, and it covers the bridge very nicely, but it's not too tall. So there's that. So that's our bridge done then. The next thing that we have is stable, which is a lot bigger than just a bridge, but that is okay. We just mark off our stable as being done. So I think I'm gonna start by making these because we are gonna need all of this. Do this and this. Oh, so I gotta fill this in apparently. I thought I filled this in. Sorry, brief bit of terraforming. Okay, well, we didn't get the whole thing filled in, but that's okay. So for the pasture, or for the stable, I'm gonna put it back in this area right here, and then we're gonna have the pasture kind of coming out. Might move our melons down a little bit. I think they're a little too far up. I think they should really be like right here probably. So we can move them out of there, and that's fine. But from there, our stable is gonna sit pretty much way back here, so that it can come out to kind of the edge of the dirt, which will extend out a little bit further, I'm thinking. But it goes back to 3, I believe it goes back 5. I did build this in a creative just to make sure because I just wasn't totally sure. One more than that. This. 2, 3, 4. Because we are going to build this in eventually. I actually am glad that we have kind of this overlap in the different colors here. I think that's nice. I mean, it is a little odd. Maybe we have to put another tree, or plant a spruce tree or something like right here so that it spreads a little bit into this side of the stable. I think that would be good. Otherwise, I feel like it's gonna look like just one of them has a really dirty side and the other one is very grassy and clean, and I don't want that. They're gonna be equal. This also needs to move up by 1. Okay. Spruce fence. We bring our crafting table, which is good. You can just need one more of these for now. Like so. And oh, we need one. Oh, we're out of sticks. Okay, we gotta go get some more sticks. So we're basically gonna fill that up, fill that in, then kind of build it up, and that'll be our stables, and then we'll put each of our horses inside. I suppose we could build this up now. This one though only goes up 1, because this is gonna come across there. That's good. Fill up our walls. That's fine. Good with these. No, we don't. That's fine. So, what we will have to do, and actually what we do before we go back and get more stuff, is we need to bump this up one more. This actually won't need to be here. Put it there just for nice. Move that one too. We will have to go cut down that other spruce tree that we have growing, and maybe we'll bring one back here to grow, like basically just in this spot right here, so that it spreads. Actually, I might, do I still have the, I have some saplings right here, so we can plant these right now. Let's plant 2. Oh, I only have 3, so we can just plant 1 like that. That's fine. Maybe it won't be a really super tall one, then we can actually just leave him there, and he can just live there. Look how nice it was to go across our bridge! I loved that. So we're running to bed. It's probably too early. Yeah, too early. That's okay. That is okay. Oh, man. I'm gonna just pop my hair up real quick. Okay. There we go. Now I feel a little better. I'm trying to stay awake, and I don't know that really putting my hair up helps me stay awake, but we're gonna go for it anyways. My sister and my brother-in-law came over for dinner tonight, and it was delicious. I was so proud of myself, but I also ate a lot of food, and now I am so very sleepy. Oh, we just perfectly finished that. That was really close. Okay. So I do need to make another axe because I don't have another one, and I will have to strip some of this wood. Might have to do another... Yeah, I'm probably gonna need another dark oak tree to finish this whole thing, but I'm not sure. We will need more sandstone though, or smooth sandstone. How much do I need though? So there's 1, 3, 6 plus 8. Is that 14? Five, 6, 7, 8. Oh, but there's already some right there. Okay, well, now we have extra. Just put them all in there. And then put a whole collection of sticks in there too. Not sticks, just bamboo. Oh, we didn't bring any stone to make a axe out of. Actually, you know what, while we're here, let's just quick harvest all our stuff. As long as we're here, then we can bring the sandstone over with us too. I've been debating if we have time, we can decorate the inside of the barn on stream today. Otherwise, I'm just not gonna do it. But if we have time, we can do that. And I'm thinking to do that, we're gonna want a lot of the crops that we have. So we can harvest these up and then we can use them. It's assuming that other things don't take too long. We're almost 40 minutes in to stream, and I've really only planned an hour and a half today. I don't think I have more than an hour and a half of energy in me for that today. So if we get everything else done, we can look at doing that today too. Okay, how are these doing? Oh, good. So we've got pretty much all the ones that we'll need, but we do still need to make an axe. You know what? Let's do as a treat. We're gonna make one out of diamonds. Look at that. Okay. Oh, it grew a little baby one. Oh wait, did the baby ones not do the podzol stuff? Shoot. I don't think I knew that. I thought the baby ones did it too. Well, hang on. Let's quick touch any of the saplings from over here still? I don't know if we can. We can though. We can cut the little one down and we can grow a big one. I just only have 2 saplings right now. There's 3. It's still not enough. Well, maybe we get one from the little tree and then we can have 4. We can grow a big one. almost forgot to bring over more tough, so that's a bummer. I need tough and dirt. That's what I need to bring over too, along with spruce wood, and I did not bring that over. So we're gonna finish. Oh wait, no, we don't need that up there. We'll finish the fence, I guess, and then just make a bunch of sticks. There we go. Nice. Oh, here's one. Okay, let's plant our big, huge one. Let's plant in more like here. I think that's fine. I'm gonna run back because we're gonna grab the dirt and the tuff before we go to sleep. Make sure that we don't forget to bring it with us. Stuff. We'll bring 2 stacks of dirt just in case. I don't think we'll need to, but just in case, because I just don't go over there and have to come back. Okay, hopefully those grow. I don't know if they will or not. I know there's like rules on where they can grow and everything. I just don't know what the rules are. So hopefully I'm not breaking the rules. Okay. So now we're gonna work on the front end. that's enough of them to complete the whole build when we put it together, but I'm not 100%. So we'll have to find out as we go. So this roof is a little bit more like the chicken coop was, where it's kind of slanted. It's not just like a dome or the kind of V shape that the house and the barn are. I also know I do have a lot of maple slabs in a chest, and I didn't bring them over, which was a little silly. I think this comes back one more, and it would come down here. And this would go there and there, and there, and here, and that, with that, and then this, and there. Yeah, that's how it all fits together in the end. Okay. That's on there. This is it. There. Really hope that this is enough. Dark oak. It probably isn't. But okay, double check. That's all the solid planks that I need. Everything else will be slabs. So we can make these guys all slabs, and then we're gonna have to run back home real quick. Oh, I missed. Obviously, Minecraft parkour is not one of my skills, but that's okay. Alright, let's look for these is what we were really looking for. And that's pretty much all we want. Okay. So wait, that's not where that goes. That gets these. I am aware that this makes for kind of a leaky roof, but that's okay. We're going for aesthetics, not practicality. Here coming here for practicality. Firstly, I don't know if Minecraft is your best way to go for full practicality, but I am certainly not the person to pick either. Alright, I think that's the roof. I don't know if I can throw myself far enough to get in the water. Nope, can't. That's okay. Did we get this whole thing? I think we got the whole thing. Nice. Which means we have officially built the stable. Okay. So we're gonna make a lantern. We're gonna bring back some. So we're gonna bring back a lantern. We're gonna bring back hay bales, and I think there's some crates that we can make, and I think I found a couple that look kind of like they could be like a feed of some sort. So we're gonna bring that back along with some like spruce trapdoors and such. Oh, we have 2 spruce trapdoors. Okay, well we'll bring back our two spruce trapdoors. What else were we bringing back? We were bringing back hay bales. And then also gonna bring back, there's some crates. I'm just trying to remember which ones. Okay, the brown mushroom crate was one of them. I don't know if we have enough mushrooms for something like that, but we definitely don't have enough peanuts for that. Yeah, the mushroom crate though was one of them. Well, the onion crate wouldn't be a bad option either. We have enough onions that we can do that with. Mushrooms, oops. Yeah, we only have 3 mushrooms, so we'd have to actually go collecting to get mushrooms. So maybe we do just the onion crate instead. Alright, look, our tree grew, so that should mean that we will have the pods all done. Okay, please. Yes, we do. Perfect. It's just what we wanted. I forgot the lantern. I forget something every single time. And it's raining. Now would be a really bad time for this to turn into a thunderstorm. Oh, shoot. Not the block I meant to break. Should we bring our horses over? Maybe we're gonna bring the horses over. No, we're gonna put our singular torch in here for right now. Just so there's a little light. Hello, who wants to go home? Nice, look at that. We have one in. Yeah, that's open. Let's go get our second one. Fill in our hole first. Did not bring enough dirt to fill these in. Excellent. Hi! I love how he looks at you when you come up. Oh, well, there's a thunder that I was saying I really hope it didn't turn into. Run, 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 run. That's okay, we got the horses in before the thunder, which is good. So now we just go to sleep. Okay, before we go over there again, let's get iron nuggets. Nope, not we have any. We don't have iron ingots, but that's okay. These guys up there. So we are done with all of them. We're also done with the tuff. And the sandstone. I'm done with the onions. And the wheat seeds. And the melon seeds. And maple. Okay. So let's take these. Put them there. I need sticks though. I'm not done with the sticks. Did we get more bamboo grow? We did. Yay! I really like the noise that they make when you cut them all. Now we can make a bunch of sticks still. Oh, we're out of that. Okay, there's our lantern, and we've got stuff to make a whole ton of fences. I really like how that turned out. That looks so nice. fits with everything else. Perfect. Okay. So I'm gonna take that down and we're gonna put up a little lantern. There you go. Okay. Now we go Speedy to make a whole ton of fences. And we're gonna do 2 gates as well. And this is gonna come. Oh, I'm out of flex. I'm actually gonna adjust over here a little bit. Just gonna make this change a little bit less dramatic. That would be better. Yeah, we're just gonna change where the path comes up. So instead of the path going all the way around, it's just gonna come here instead. And that'll be fine. Nice. some water in there, and they can have a little trough too. And we'll put our onion crate right there, and we'll pretend that it's not onions, it's some sort of feed instead. Okay, use your imagination for that one. So I need dirt in a bucket. That's it for out there, which is exciting. Because we're just over an hour right now, and those were definitely the two more time-consuming ones, or like two more time-consuming things that we had on our list for today. Definitely something else. There's always something else. Big love. We had some gravel. Oh, I wanted dirt. We gotta fill in some of the holes in the ground. I'd like to make some coarse dirt too. Perfect. And that is now done. Put these down real quick. And fill in our holes. Lovely. And then zip off the bed. Alright. So that right there means that the stable and the bridge are both done. I think it would probably be a good idea if we work on our table for our big feast next. I'm thinking we're gonna put that over here in this area right here. And when we do it over here, or hang on. I just wanted to put a little campfire area, and so I'm thinking that can go down there, and that'll be fine. So if that's down there, maybe put like a little pumpkin patch or something over here. But yeah, so we can put the table and that for our feast is going to be over here, and that'll be perfect. So first things first, let's put away things that we have with us right now. Start our inventory fresh again. Okay. So, first things first, I'm going to take the shears and to find some red. You make some red dye. Can you make red dye out of beetroot? Is that an option? I'm hoping that's an option. We're gonna find out. It is an option with that. Okay, perfect. Because we need some red and white carpet and wool. Okay. I know we have some sheep back here. We're just gonna dye one of them red. Hope for the best. Hi. No, come back. 2, 3. Nice. Hi. Yeah. Okay, there's more sheep over there, but I think I need another one of them to be red. What even happened to the red guy? Oh, they're not. Oh, here he is. Nice. 4. Yeah, I'm gonna need quite a bit more. So let's dye another one. I'm thinking I'm gonna want at least 10 of each just to be safe. Whoa, that was a lot, little dude. That was not a lot. Is it chicken? Oh, here's one of the turkeys. I don't know if I ever showed you guys them, but yeah, there's the turkeys. Apparently they are kind of like bees, where they're not an aggressive mob, but if they're provoked, they become aggressive. So, fair warning with the bees. Okay, so we have 8 and 9. That might actually be enough. But just to be on the safe side. Hi, can you eat like one more grass? Please? Pretty please? I mean, I could dye one of your friends too, but it's easier if you just do it. Wow, and that was 2. So now we have 11 and 11, which will be plenty, I hope. So what we're gonna work on right now is we're gonna be putting together the table that will have our lovely, lovely feast at it, and it will also have a picnic blanket at it. So somebody in Friday's stream, because I took some opinions there, someone in Friday's stream suggested doing, but because I was like, I don't know if it should be like a picnic style or like an actual table, and they suggested doing like a combination of it, and I really, really like that. So that is going to be our plan. Okay, and then we're going to need spruce for it. Bring all of these. Spoon. Bring these 2. I don't think we need sticks. Bring all of those, plus all of our food. Now, I might kill myself doing this on accident, or yeah, just cause myself some issues. No, I didn't. Oh, good. Perfect. Thanks, little bee. Instead, we're going to try and make some little candles. I don't actually remember how to make candles, so just a moment. Please bear with me. I need a candle. Excellent. That's really, really helpful. Candle is made with string and honeycomb. Okay, so we're not going to be making any candles because I don't have any string. I have literally 0 string. And that's fine. A little sad because I thought that that would be really cute, but we could though. We could make jack-o'-lanterns. That is something that we could do. That is very much an option. Maybe we do that. Maybe we make some jack-o'-lanterns. A couple of our pumpkins. Okay. Okay. Nice. Here we go. Do they all have different faces or are they all the same face? It might all be the same face. Okay. Redstone jack-o'-lantern. I don't know. Oh, does that mean he like smiles when you walk? Yeah, we don't need to do that. That's okay. But we can have those guys like that. And we are gonna need a lot of stairs and some trapdoors. So let's just go get ourselves set up over here. So put this down. Okay. Let me go 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I might want it 1 longer, but we're gonna start with this and see. Well, yeah, I'm gonna want it 1 longer because I think I want it to be big enough that we can fit 3 on each side. I'll take these out. Put that in, and then go like this. Oh wow, and that was like the perfect number of stairs too. Even better. Sounds good. I should actually bring, I think I have a spare bed somewhere. I should just bring that over. And we can just sleep over there. Do I have a spare bed still? I did at one point. I just don't know. I don't know what happened to it. You know what? Actually, I took it over to the village and I'll bet you I accidentally just left it over there. I do have 3 beds here. We could take 1 over, but I am not going to probably because, well, it's just not what I had planned on doing. There's our nice table. Okay, I really, really like how that looks. And now we just decide if we put our, well, maybe we put it over here. Let's see. if maybe they were making, what if, hang on, what if they're making jack-o'-lanterns at their little feast? This is like a little craft table, a craft spot. Why do I have a weird number of these? What happened to my, I should have had one more red one than I have. I don't know where he is. Which is very weird. Okay, we can do it like that. And we could make more too. That's not the end of the world. And just go like this and bump in over there. And that would be fine too. And then it's like they're actually carving the jack-o'-lanterns maybe during this whole thing. And I like that. In the middle, we will put our glorious feast. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Next we have the veggies, and we have salad. We have so much food. Honestly, it's gonna be a little crazy. I don't know for sure how much of it is actually placeable, which is why we duplicated everything. Is just in case something that I think is placeable turns out not to be placeable. We can either place it or place something else, kind of thing. There we go. Yeah, I like it that way better. Okay. Oh, we can't put him. Can we put him? No. Can be placed while sneaking. So this is the pumpkin soup, so we're actually going to place that in front of a person. Caesar salad, I think, is also one that can be placed while sneaking. Nope. Caesar salad cannot be placed while sneaking. This is so... Okay. Pumpkin soup can be placed while sneaking. I know that. So we'll place that while we're sneaking. So I kind of want to place it so the spoon... No. I don't know how to place it so the spoon is facing... There we go. So the spoon is facing a more logical direction. We know we can place our chocolate pie. So we're going to put that down. Place the cheese. We can place the cheese! We can also put out caramel apples, and I think we're going to put caramel apples. Can we put caramel apples down? We can't. Wait, can we like not place any of our feast? Oh, we can put the apple cider down somewhere too. We'll go put that in the corner here so that they can pass that around. Okay, this was a little bit underwhelming from what I wanted. So we could not place so many of our food objects. Can we place a sweet potato? No. I'm so sad that we can't place more of this stuff. Grr. But we did place a lot of the options, which I do like. And actually, I was kind of worried about how crammed the table would be with so much food, but it actually is perfect with this amount of food. So maybe it actually worked better than I thought it would, which is actually a good thing. So that right there then is our table made and our feast placed, along with our little picnic area too. So that's perfect. I love that. I really, really love it. Okay. I actually want to put this like here. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. I think it's cute. I am honestly a little bummed that we can't place more things, but I'm glad that we then made so many different things. This is a cheese wheel. This is cheddar cheese, in case anyone was curious. Looks kind of like bread or like some sort of mashed potato dish, and I think we're just gonna accept it being whatever dish it wants to be, and or whatever dish anybody wants it to be. And I think that's totally fair. So, now, I think we're just gonna do a couple little finishing touches. We are almost at an hour and a half, so I'm not gonna do too much, but since we got through that pretty quickly, I do want to just take a little time, since this is the last stream in this world. I will be posting a video with this world on my YouTube, and that's pretty much just going to be hang on, I can't do the things at once with my brain today. So what I'm going to be posting is going to be just like how I built each one of the buildings all in one video, and then I'll do like a little fly through of the whole thing. But with that, so we're gonna put in a little campfire, and then I think we're gonna, maybe we'll roast some marshmallows, and that'll be our final thing in this world. So we have to make our campfire. Like that. Put everything else away. I'm gonna put these out here. I'm gonna put in right here. We need some salt. We need sugar and sticks, which I've used all of my sticks. With the stick, the marshmallow on the stick. Although, you know what? I think I actually want to I think I prefer to have like stairs to sit on out there instead of the logs. Okay, wait. Where's my chocolate? I don't know that we're gonna get to the chocolate part actually, so let's just put all of these away. Let me look up really fast. I'm just looking up the recipe, and so I paused it so that we don't lose the day. What I really need to know is how you make a chocolate bar. And I think you need milk. And I think then it has to go. Okay, never mind. It needs, oh wait. Cocoa beans, sugar, and milk maybe? also, maybe not. I don't know. Let's see. Bigger and which one do you want? Make the chocolate bar. Quick, quick. Although I also don't know. Okay, you know what though? I just want to have a nice little campfire at nighttime. Don't worry, I think, are we on peaceful? Let's go on peaceful. We're on peaceful, good. And we don't die. But then, hang on. Look, we just roasted our little marshmallow. We have our little toasted marshmallow. Maybe we can burn it too. Charred marshmallow! Oh my gosh. Okay, well, on that note, thank you guys so much for coming along on this whole trip with me. Oops, that's a campfire. We've been working in this world for about 3 months now, and I'm so happy with how 3 months, gosh, like three weeks, I think. And I'm really happy with everything that we've accomplished in that time frame. I am also, we'll get out of this now. I am also very excited to move into some new things. I feel like while I really liked this fall world, I have kind of been waiting for it to be done. Not because I didn't enjoy it, not because I didn't think the mods were fun to play with or anything like that, but simply because I've been playing it, I think, just so fast. Especially this past week, I think I have like 5 or 6 streams from the last like weekish alone, which is a lot of streams. So I am pretty excited to be moving on to something else now. And yeah, so I have a couple things planned. I'm hoping to actually try a new cozy game on Thursday in stream. I'm going to switch my main streaming days to Mondays and Thursdays, but because I did so much streaming this past week, I am going to take tomorrow off from streaming and kind of get my brain sorted again. But then after that, I will be back on Thursday, probably about 4 p.m. Wisconsin time. I don't even remember what time zone that technically is. I think it's Central Standard Time. But it'll be on my schedule. It's actually already on my schedule. We're going to be playing probably Tiny Bookshop. My sister absolutely loves it and very, very highly recommended it. So we're probably going to be jumping into that. Otherwise, I will keep you guys posted on what else we have coming up. I was working on a schedule for December earlier today. So I am pretty excited for it, and we will see you guys all again very soon. Bye.